All right, guys, we have now boiled off the sweet potatoes here. I had a bag of small sweet potatoes, and they've been boiling for, I guess, about an hour or so. So I'm going to pour the water off, and we're going to get started mixing up our sweet potato to make the sweet potato pie. So I'm going to, hold on a second. Let's see, how can I get you guys set up here? I'm just going to use it this way so you can see what's happening here, okay? 1 second. Let's see if we can get it going like that. I hope you can see my sweet potato pot right here, which is what I'm trying to get you to see without the camera falling. Okay, so what we want to do is take all of these peels off of the sweet potato. Oh, so hot in my hand. So you want to peel that off and set that to the side. And all you want to have left is just the sweet potato. So you can mix it up with all of the goodies that go with it. So give me a second to get all of these peeled off. Okay. Turn on some cold water here. Run it under the cold water to help you get the peel off. You don't want to, there's nutrients in the peel, but you want your potato pie to be as smooth as possible, right? So you're peeling that off, all of the peel of the potato. Okay. If it's hot, run some cold water over there and just make sure you get all of the, get that all out of there so you can mix everything up. I did the quickest, fastest macaroni in the world. I didn't add enough cheese, but there's barely anything in the stores, and then it's so expensive you can barely afford it. So you just get what you can get. Come on out of the store. As long as you got all of your basic ingredients, you will have a wonderful special dinner. So I still have my greens to make and my dressing. And I'm going to try to do my dressing today with you guys. Okay. Now, after you get all of the potatoes completely peeled, right, you pour everything off, the water off. They're completely peeled. Next thing you want to do is take something to smash the potatoes up. You got to smash them all up because you're going to use this, the same pot to mix everything up that you're going to use to put in your pie crust. So smash all the potatoes up so they're mushy, just like a mashed potato. After you peel them, smash them up. Okay. Mix them in. Hopefully you didn't get any of those potato, those potato peels in there. Now, after you get your stuff mixed in, you're going to start putting in all of your stuff, your seasoning. Grab you some milk, egg. I think I got some egg left here. Please tell me. Okay, I got egg left. Okay, because you got to bake your sweet potato pie in the oven. So if you got some eggs, you need at least two good eggs. If you want to beat them before, you can, or you can just beat it all up inside of the pie. Make sure you don't get any eggshells in there, because this has to bake in the oven. Okay, you're going to add your 2 eggs. And let me see if I'm getting this in here. After you get your 2 eggs in, you're going to add about a cup of milk. You don't want it to get too mushy, but you want to add some milk in there. Okay, almost a whole cup. If you have butter, you definitely want to put that in. I got some butter left. Thank God I got just a little bit left. I'm going to use oil a little. I don't have to use anything really in the dressing, but I'm going to put a little oil in that. So you put about a half stick of butter in there. So far you got 2 eggs, milk, a half stick of butter in your potato. Next thing you want to do, you want to add a cup of brown sugar. This is going to make 2 to 3 pies. Now I had to get the little cheap brown sugar on the bottom shelf, this Happy Belly brand. So I'm going to break some of it up and add some of it in. Okay. You need at least a cup of sugar. It has to be crushed enough to mix. So hold on a moment. Let me get this crushed up. Hold on. It has to be crushed up enough to mix into your pie. I must have got the sugar that was left when they ran out of sugar. It's this sugar here. So I don't want to put a real lumpy piece of sugar in there that's hard like that. It's got to be so you can mix it right in. I want lumpy pieces. Is that lumpy? You probably have to melt it out or something. Hold on a second. Lumpiest sugar I ever found in my life. Okay. Pour your brown sugar in. Make sure it's not clumpy, because you don't want to be eating clump pieces of sugar in your pie. I think this is the sugar they give you when they run out. They run out of stuff in the store. Oh, we got some more sugar back there. So you want to definitely use brown sugar. If you don't have brown sugar, you can use white sugar. That's enough. Okay. So you need about a cup of sugar. You're going to need some vanilla. Okay. You're going to need at least 2 tablespoons of vanilla. Get into it. 1 second. Takes a lot to make a pie, right? Let me get this over here, make sure you can see what I'm doing here. So you're going to need about 2 tablespoons of vanilla. You got your cup of brown sugar, 2 eggs, milk, your vanilla. You're going to need a tablespoon. If you got nutmeg, you can use a tablespoon of nutmeg in there. Okay. The vanilla, the nutmeg, the butter, and the brown sugar is what make it taste so good. And then what you want to do is whip it. If you got a whipping pan or something, you can whip it with. But I can't find my whipper. If not, you just want to mix it in real good. Make sure everything is blended so you can pour it right into your pie crust to bake. The egg is what's going to make the potato swell up. Vanilla, nutmeg, egg, butter, and brown sugar. Let me see if I got a beater. Hold on. I've got to get me a real beater because I got to make some cakes, a cake and a pie tomorrow. But what I do is when I don't have a beater, I use this hand thing, or I'll put it all in the blender, you know. And I kind of don't want to whip out the blender right now, so I'm just going to beat it up like this with this whipper I got, this hand thing. Make sure you beat all your potato pie up really well, all your egg and your seasoning in there. Nutmeg, vanilla, 2 eggs, butter, and milk. Okay? Just beat it up really well so when you bake it, it all bakes in. Give it a taste to see if it tastes right. That is good. It's just right. I don't want to have too much sugar. If it's not sweet enough, you can put more sugar. But I'm trying not to eat a whole bunch of extra sugars. So even when I make my coconut cream tomorrow, it won't be sugared down. Okay, so you're beating your pie up really well. Hope your arm don't fall off. And after you get your eggs and everything beat in there really good, your nutmeg, your vanilla, your egg, your butter, and your sugar. You're going to take your beat it up stuff and pour it right into your pie crust. Now I've got 3 pie crusts here. So you just pour it right in each one and leave room because it has to rise when it bakes because it has eggs in it. It's going to rise. So you're going to put some in each pie plate. I'm doing 3 pies because I had 3 pie crusts left. So I'm just doing 3 pies. Okay, just a second, guys. Let me see if I can get that knife off the floor. Ah! Okay, put it over in there. It's not pies. I want to get them in the stove so you can bake. All right. So once you get everything into your crust, you just want to kind of smooth it around so it's even. It's gonna bake up a little bit. This one don't have as much pie in it, but it's fine because it's gonna rise a little bit. And then this is the other one. These are actually not deep dish pie crusts. They're just regular. Okay. And what I do, once I get them all in my pie crust, I'm going to stick them in the oven for 30 minutes. See, my cornbread for my dressing is over here. We're going to make the dressing next, guys. And what you can do is take some nutmeg and put it over the top. Nutmeg or cinnamon or some type of a spice. I use nutmeg right on the top. The same thing you put on the inside. So that's what makes the pie taste good. Just a little. All right. And we just put it in the oven for about 30 minutes. All right, guys.